I got this revelation while I was training this morning, and I've been thinking about why it takes so long to have any fruits from our labor. There's like a 9 year period. I feel like a lot of people are riding this 9 year period between 2017 and 2020 up until now. They've been pursuing God and they've been focusing on their purpose and their goals, whatever the situation may be. But it hasn't really changed. Obviously, your faith has grown and you've healed, but the breakthrough that you have been praying for, that you've been working for, it always feels very close. And the revelation I got was that the Lord told me He wants us to grow more in faith because He wants us to get right with Him. So He wants our hearts to be ready for judgment. So that for me was like a big penny drop. And I actually said this a couple of weeks ago in my intro for the Healing Hub that I've created. And I said, what is it you want me to say for this introduction? He said, no, if you're here, I want to spend eternity with you. And I was just like, all right, okay, just didn't think. But what it really means is that He wants that time for you to clean your heart out so that when judgment does come, that you are accepted, not rejected. And that's when the penny really dropped. And I really understood why it's taken 9 years for any breakthrough. Because, we're not that quick. Well, I'm not anyway. So if you think, I'm in my breakthrough, I'm working for God, and you're not operating in pride, or you are operating in pride, or you're not humble, you need to question where you are. Because He sent me to James. So James chapter 5, verses 6. But He gives a greater grace. Therefore, it says, God is opposed to the proud, but gives grace to the humble. Then he goes on to say in verse 8, draw near to God, and He will draw near to you. Cleanse your hands, you sinners, and purify your hearts, you double-minded. So, I personally hate all these videos that are like, oh, you're near your breakthrough, blah, blah, blah. But this isn't one of those videos, right? This is really to understand why you haven't achieved your breakthrough, and because you still got work to do. You're not there. You're not on the right hand of God. You are not embodying Christ. You're not there. Once you are there, then you will have that authority in your life. He will give you it, but He's not going to give you anything until you get yourself right. So unfortunately, that's the truth that I got. Let me know in the comments what you think.